1, 2, 3, come on!
Hi, good day and welcome to Math TV Lessons channel. By the way, my name is Giovanni Sconde and I am your teacher in math, specifically in subtraction of fractions without regrouping. Are you ready to learn? So let's go, let's learn together. In this lesson, you will be able to determine the correct steps in subtracting fractions and mixed fractions without regrouping, subtracting fractions without regrouping, and lastly, you will be able to manifest accuracy in solving number problems. Before we will start our lesson, let's define first what is a fraction. Fractions tells us how many parts of the whole we have, we want, or we need. This can be applied in many life situations, like for example, measuring different things, telling time, determining discounts, and so on. In this lesson, you will learn the fundamental skills in subtracting fractions and mixed fractions without regrouping. Your knowledge about fractions is a fundamental skills or very important skills in mathematics and its application in our everyday life. So let's have problem number 1. Ray spent 1 4/5 hours washing clothes and 3/5 of an hour cooking lunch. How much more time did he spend washing the clothes than cooking lunch? So it is very much important to understand the problem because you cannot answer it directly if you do not really know what is asked in the problem. So, and of course, you need to know what mathematical operation is to be used in order to solve the problem. So we have to find the difference of 1 4/5 and 3/5. So first thing to do, step number 1, you have to align the fractions and you also have to compare it. In this kind of fraction, it is an example of similar fractions. So no need for us to find the LCD because they already have a common denominator which is 5. So we have to align, and next one to do is you have to subtract the numerators. So 4 minus 3 is 1, and then copy the common denominators, so which is 5. So we have now 1/5. Now take note that we still have a whole number. Observe it properly. We only have a whole number in our dividend, and we don't have any whole number in our divisor. So in this case, we need to bring down the whole number in your dividend, which is 1, because there is no whole number in our divisor. So in case if there is a whole number in our divisor, so we have to subtract it. But in this case, in this kind of problem, we only have a whole number in our dividend. So let's bring down 1. So your answer is 1 1/5. So our final answer here is Ray spent 1 1/5 hours more in washing clothes than lunch. Another example is Rosemary brought 1 1/2 kilograms of lanzones for her grandparents. She ate 1/4 kilogram of it. How many kilograms of lanzones were left? So, in this case, we still need to find the difference of the two fractions. Take note of the word left. Left implies subtraction. So, in this kind of problem, we need to subtract the two fractions in order to know how much lanzones were left or how many lanzones were left. We have to subtract 1 1/2 and 1/4. So we have 1 1/2 minus 1/4. So we have to align the fractional part and then you have to compare the fractions. Look at the fractions if they are similar already. So are they similar 1/2 and 1/4? No. So in this case, we need to find the LCD by finding the LCM of the denominator. So what are the denominators? We have 2, which is from 1/2, and 4, which is from 1/4. So let's find the LCM of 2 and 4. So we have the listing method. So in order to get the LCM, we have to use the listing method. So let's start from number 2. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. How about 4? We have 4, 8, 12, 16, and so on. So in this case, I think we already found the LCM of 2 and 4. What is the LCM? Okay, the LCM is 4. So our LCD here is 4. And next we are going to do is to divide your LCD by the original denominator. So we have 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So 1/2 is equal to 2/4. Next, we have 4 divided by 4. We have 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So now, we have a new fractions. Or the fractions are already in similar form. So what 2/4 minus 1/4. Can we now subtract? Yes, because the two fractions are similar. So 1 and 2/4 minus 1/4. So never mind first the whole number 1. Let's have the fractional parts. So we have 2/4 minus 1/4. So 2/4 minus 1/4 is 1/4. Because if you are going to subtract the numerator, which is 2 minus 1 is 1. And copy the common denominator, which is 4. And bring down the whole number. So your answer here is 1 and 1/4. So your final answer is, there were 1 and 1/4 kilograms of lanzones left. Okay, so we are done with our examples. I think you are now ready to take a short quiz. So I want you to answer the following equations. While you are answering, I want to play a song about subtraction of fractions. So take your time.
Yeah. This is how the least common multiples found. Write a list of each denominator's multiples down. The smallest number you can find in both of them is the least common multiple, aka the LCM.
Ooh, the least common multiple can also be called the least common denominator, or LCD. It stays the same, and the difference are the sum when you subtract or add two fractions.
3/6 of a pizza minus 1/4. Find the LCM, which is 12, of course.
12 is the least common denominator.
Make equivalent fractions.
6/12 and 3/12.
Then do the subtraction.
6 minus 3 is 3.
3/12 of a pizza at the pizzeria.
Find the least common multiple, that's the first action. Next is finding equivalent fractions. Then do the addition or subtraction. Simplify like an automatic reaction.
2/4 of a pizza plus 1/5. It smells so good, we had to give it a sniff. The LCM was 20.
The new denominator.
We found equivalents quickly.
10 20ths plus 4 20ths.
14 20ths of a pizza at the pizzeria.
Find the least common multiple, that's the first action. Next is finding equivalent fractions. Then do the addition or subtraction. Simplify like an automatic reaction.
5/6 of a pizza minus 1/3. I knew the LCM was 6. And have you heard?
It's also called the least common denominator.
I found equivalent
5
fractions.
6 and 2 6.
Then I did the
5
subtraction.
minus 2 is 3.
3/6 of a pizza at the pizzeria.
Yum yum yum. Find the least common multiple, that's the first action. Next is finding equivalent fractions. Then do the addition or subtraction. Simplify like
Okay, so welcome back, and let's answer and let's check if your answers are correct. So first we have 9 and 10 over 11 minus 8 over 11. So first thing to do is you are going to align the fractions and then check it if the fractions are similar or not. So in this case, the fractions are similar because we have common denominators. What is the common denominators? We have 11. So we have to cover first the whole number. Subtract the fractional parts. We have 10 over 11 minus 8 over 11. So 10 minus 8 is 2. Copy the common denominators, which is 11. So 2 over 11. And bring down the whole number, which is 9. So your answer is 9 and 2 over 11. So let's have number 2. 3 and 2/3 minus 1/4. So as you can see, the fractions are dissimilar. So since the fractions are dissimilar, we need to find the LCD by finding the LCM of the denominators. What are the denominators? We have 3 and 4. So to find the LCM of 3 and 4, we use the listing method. So let's have the 3 first. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. How about 4? We have 4, 8, 12, 16. So I think we already found the LCM. So what is the LCM of 3 and 4? So the LCM is 12. So since the LCM is 12, our LCD also here is 12. So we need to find first, or we need to divide your LCD by the original denominator. So let's have first 12 divided by 3 is 4. And 4 times 2 is 8. So 2/3 is equivalent to 8 over 12. So next is 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Our new fractions here is 3 and 8 over 12 minus 3 over 12. So 3 and 8 over 12 minus 3 over 12 is 3 and 5 over 12. Because you are going to subtract 8 minus 3 is 5. Copy the common denominator, which is 12. So 5 over 12. And then bring down the whole number, which is 3. So your final answer is 3 and 5 over 12. Okay, so we are now done with our lessons, and I think you already learned on how to subtract fractions, both similar and dissimilar fractions, and also with mixed numbers. So I want you to shout it out. I love myself, I love math, I love Math TV Lessons channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye!